That's me.
What's up guys? So in today's video I wanted to do kind of like a what I eat in a week type of video, or just like meal ideas. I get loads and loads and loads of questions basically asking what I eat on a regular basis and all that stuff, and because of the whole like quarantine and all that stuff, I've been really trying to eat at home and cook all my meals at home. A little fun fact about me, it is really hard for me not to order DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Postmates. It's very difficult for me not to order food. I'm very lazy, so because I'm lazy and all that stuff, I tend to order a lot of food, and every single time that I order food it's like $25 to $30, and you know, sometimes when I order like 2 times a day or like 3 times, that's like $90 to $100, and that's kind of just like mind-blowing, and I need to stop. I did one of these videos before, so I'll have that link in the description box down below, and one of the most talked about, I guess, comments in that is everyone was freaking out about my diet. There's nowhere in this video that I'm saying that these are healthy meal ideas. There's no way that I'm saying you are going to see a boatload of carrots. So yeah, I'm basically just going to show you guys a collection of meals that I've been eating. This is in like no particular order. Some of these are lunches, some of these are dinners. So the first meal that I had was shrimp tacos, and now shrimp tacos are so amazing. They're my go-to. I eat shrimp tacos all the time. It's just one of those things that I feel like are very easy. So how I seasoned my shrimp was I used pepper, paprika, garlic salt, and then I also used some chili lime seasoning from Trader Joe's. I highly recommend chili lime seasoning from Trader Joe's. I stick it on everything. I stick it on steak, I stick it on shrimp, I stick it on chicken. Like, she's amazing. Literally, she tastes so good. I highly recommend you guys go to your local Trader Joe's and pick her up. She's so good. And then I also decided to add some tapatio and lime to my shrimp. I've been adding tapatio kind of just to give it like that more spice, because I've been realizing like I've been liking like spicy shrimp, and my shrimp hasn't been spicy, and so I added a bunch of tapatio and it actually works. It actually does kind of make it spicy, you know. And then I also added some lime juice, because you know, you just gotta add lime juice to everything. Lime juice just tastes bomb on everything, okay? It really do. So I just cooked my shrimp up in some butter for a couple minutes, and then for the tortillas I basically just got a pan, stuck some olive oil in it, and then I like yellow corn tortillas personally. Those are just my favorite, but I basically just, you know, heat up some olive oil and then just toast up my shells, you know, just for a couple minutes, and you know, flip them all over. They taste really good like that. I don't like them any other way. Now for the toppings, you literally can do whatever you want. The toppings that I personally did was I love queso fresco. It's so bomb. Oh, I can't even explain to you the amount that I buy at the grocery store. I always have like 2 containers on hand, like 2 little like little circle things you'll see like in the video, like whatever, but I have 2 of those little things constantly 24/7. Then I just had some salsa, just some homemade salsa, and then I personally like beans on my tacos, and so you know, we just put a little bit of beans, some shrimp, some cheese, some tapatio. You know, I'm very basic. So the next thing that I did was I made homemade burgers and homemade fries. So I just took some whole potatoes, about 2, I'm pretty sure that I did 2, and then I just drizzled them with a little bit of olive oil, and then I put salt, pepper, garlic salt, paprika, and then the key ingredient for these potatoes to taste fire flame, it's another Trader Joe's seasoning. It's the everything but the bagel seasoning. Oh, just try it. Just try it. Leave me a comment down below if you've ever tried it. Leave me a comment down below. You can stick it on anything. People usually stick it on like their avocado toast, but you know me, we ain't eating nothing green over here, so I ain't eat no avocado toast. So basically I put it on my potatoes. For my burgers, I just use salt, pepper, onion powder, and then garlic powder. Those are just my favorite, especially onion powder. I put a lot of onion powder in there. So out of the ground beef, I used a pound. It made 2 patties, like 2 big ones, and then we made like a little small one, and then a cute little heart one. I don't know, we just decided to do that. I don't know. As for condiments, you can use whatever you want. Mayo, ketchup, mustard, those are kind of my go-to. And then I also had some homemade ranch, which is so flame too. If you want to know how to make homemade ranch, all I do is I use a ranch seasoning packet. I use a cup of mayo and like a cup of milk. You just mix it up, set it. I don't know if you're supposed to add more ingredients. That's how I make mine, and she tastes a fucking 1. So I don't know why, but like when you go out to eat and all that stuff, breakfast sandwiches are usually like expensive. It doesn't matter if you do fast food or whatever, like they're just kind of expensive to make. Every single time that I go to like a little bagel shop, my bagel's like $10, and I'm like, for why? So on this particular day, you know, I was craving a bagel sandwich, so I made a bagel sandwich, and I also had some French toast sticks along with it. Fire, amazing. Breakfast for dinner, breakfast for lunch. Breakfast is just kind of like one of those go-to easy, everybody got breakfast stuff in their house. So if you don't know what to eat, cook yourself some breakfast. So the next day I found a recipe for these like cheddar ranch potatoes, and they were so flame. Oh my goodness, they were so good. So basically what I did was I just took some whole potatoes, I boiled those for a little bit because that's just kind of like what the Pinterest instructions said to do, and then I put ranch on them. You're supposed to do like a seasoning packet of ranch, but I didn't have no seasoning packets of ranch at the time, so I legit just took like actual bottle ranch. I did bottle ranch, salt, pepper, and paprika, and then I popped those into my air fryer. If you don't have an air fryer, get an air fryer. Like dead ass, like what are you doing? Like it's 2020, like everybody has an air fryer. And then basically I let those cook for a little bit. After they were done, I tossed them around and then I stuck some cheddar cheese on them, popped those back into the air fryer. And then for the chicken, I'm pretty sure, like just from like looking at the footage, I'm pretty sure I just kept it simple and went salt, pepper, garlic salt, paprika. Those are kind of just like my go-to seasonings. And then I think I also threw a little bit of like lime juice on that, and then just grilled the chicken on the grill. I decided to be semi-healthy and eat like a vegetable, which is corn. It's like the only vegetable that you'll ever catch me eating. So the next thing that I did was chorizo tostadas with mushroom risotto rice. This is a very, very just go-to meal I've had my whole entire life. I grew up eating this stuff. Like I grew up my mom cooking this for me as like a child, so this has just kind of been one of those meals that I've just always loved, and it's been a meal for me. So I basically just took some chorizo, heated it up in a pan, all that stuff, cooked it really easy, and then I did the mushroom risotto from Sprouts. I don't know if you can get it anywhere else, but mushroom risotto from Sprouts. I showed you guys like the box, you'll see it in the video. Amazing, so good. So I basically just cooked it, you know, to its directions. Definitely probably one of like the easiest meal ideas. I just got a tostada shell, put some beans, some chorizo, cheese, all that stuff that you guys can see, and then some rice. So easy, so convenient, tastes so bomb. So I highly recommend you guys cooking this. So on this day, I wanted to make some creamy Cajun chicken sausage pasta, and I got the recipe off of Pinterest. So basically for this, you're going to need heavy cream, you're going to need Worcestershire sauce, and the chicken broth just to kind of like make like the little sauce. I've had this meal before and it is so fire. It's so good. It's so amazing. I basically just cooked up some kielbasa and I cooked up some chicken, and then I kind of just added all the ingredients together. I showed you guys exactly like the little recipe that I used on Pinterest, so if you want like the exact measurements and all that stuff, you guys can just like go look it up on Pinterest. It's very easy. But yeah, on this particular day, it didn't come out like as saucy as I wanted it. I don't know, I've made this possible multiple times before and like it just did not. It still tasted bomb, just like the presentation of this, like the video footage of this, just it really just was not looking beautiful. I don't know what I did wrong. Honestly, I literally don't know what I did wrong, because I do exactly what I do every single time and it comes out fire, and today it came out fire, it just didn't look fire. Does that make sense? So I have an obsession with boneless buffalo wings. They're so fire. Like literally, I love chicken, I love buffalo sauce. I think I just like eating anything with ranch, and like if I can eat ranch with it, then I like it. And boneless buffalo wings, you can eat them with ranch, so I like them. But I basically have this obsession with boneless wings, and you know, every single time that I order them from a restaurant, it's like $30 to get some boneless wings. And I crave boneless wings way too often to be spent $30 every single time. So I basically took it upon myself to make my own at home. But on this particular day, I decided to do like boneless buffalo chicken strips versus like the little bites, just because I don't want to cut up the chicken. I really just was not feeling like touching some chicken today. Yeah, that was just not my cup of tea. So I did strips. So easy, so simple. All you need is egg, flour, and then the seasonings that you want to stick like in your flour or on your chicken or whatever. I used pepper, garlic salt, and paprika, you know, to go too. But yeah, that's basically what I just like seasoned my flour with, and then I kind of just breaded the chicken. I dipped the chicken in the egg, then I would dip it in the bread, and then I would dip it back in the egg, and then I would dip it in the bread, and then I air fried them. If you have a fryer, they would probably taste 9 million times better, but I just didn't want to use any oil. I didn't want to fry them. No, I didn't want to do any of that stuff. If you have an air fryer, you can cook them in the air fryer. It's very, very simple. They tasted so good in the air fryer. Got some Frank's Red Hot little sauce, and because mine wasn't the buffalo sauce, I had to stick butter in it to turn it into that buffalo sauce, so I just made that all that stuff, poured it on my chicken. She was flame. And then as a side, I just used the Trader Joe's mashed potatoes. You just heat them up in the microwave. Oh my god, I literally discovered these mashed potatoes like probably like a year and a half, 2 years ago, and they have been life-changing for me. They're so amazing. They're already like in like a little serving size. They come in these little balls, and like you just stick them in a bowl, heat them up in the microwave for literally less than like 4 minutes, and you have mashed potatoes. It's amazing. It's fire. It's so great. Highly recommend you guys going to Trader Joe's. Basically, just the whole concept of this video is to go to Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's, if you're watching this video, please sponsor me. I spend a lot of money in your store, please. So on this particular day, I was craving chicken burritos, and chicken burritos, I always crave chicken burritos, chicken quesadillas, chicken tacos, anything chicken related. So yeah, so I decided that I wanted to make chicken burritos. I saw this rice-a-roni rice at the store. It's the chicken and garlic rice, and and I wanted to try it. I've never tried it before, and it actually was really, really good. I highly recommend you guys like try any of the Rice-A-Roni ones. My favorite one is the creamy 4 cheese. They were made for people like me who are so lazy and just like don't want to do anything. It basically cooks itself. You stick it in a pan and it cooks itself, and then like she's ready. It's so amazing. It was so good. So I just basically got some big burrito flour tortillas. The ones that I showed in the video are just my favorite. Those are the ones that I always used. And then I went to the Asian market and I actually picked up that fajita seasoning in one of the other like little like sections that they had in their store, and it was so good. I wanted to try it out, and it was so good. I highly recommend if you guys ever see that at the store to try it out. It's so bomb. And then the last meal idea that I have for you guys, you know, we gotta save the best for last. We gotta go out with a bang. I've never tried before. Well, I tried one of the versions of what I'm about to show you, but I didn't try the other version. So on this particular day, I had some Trader Joe's like little like flatbread pizzas, and I didn't know if I wanted a buffalo chicken pizza or a taco pizza, and so I made both. My sister was eating a taco pizza and I was like, that looks good, but then I was also like, you want wings, and so I decided to make half and half, and that's why this is the most legendary last meal that could be in this video. So the ingredients for this are very, very simple. You're going to need pizza crust, cheese, chicken, Doritos, sour cream, ranch, beans, Frank's Red Hot, and taco sauce. So what I did is I covered one side of the pizza with beans instead of like, you know, like regular sauce. Added some chicken. I basically had leftover chicken. The whole reason why I wanted to make this is because I had leftover chicken from the night prior and I just needed to use it up somehow. I didn't want to make tacos again, and so I decided to make taco pizza. So I just added some chicken, and then I added some Fiesta cheese on top of it. And then you don't stop there. That's just where we're stopping for right away. After the pizza's cooked, you know, we gotta add more toppings on that and all that stuff, but that's just where we gotta stop for right now. And then for the next one, I just did buffalo sauce as the sauce. Then I put some chicken and we put some cheese. I popped her in the oven for 10 minutes and it was perfectly crispy. She was amazing. She came out perfect at 10 minutes. So good. So now, you know, we gotta add the final toppings. So on the taco side of the pizza, I took some Doritos, crushed it up, and then I added some taco sauce on top of it. And then on the buffalo chicken side, I just added my homemade ranch and just drizzled it right on top of it. Guys, this was so good, and it is so easy to make, and it is so cheap to make. I highly recommend you guys try this recipe out. If you guys have, or if you guys have ever tried it before, let me know in the comments down below like what y'all think of it. So you guys, that is basically it for what I eat and like kind of like my meal ideas video. Let me know in the comments down below what was your guys' favorite meal, and if you guys have any more suggestions on any easy little meals that, you know, like my lazy ass can make, then leave them in the comments down below. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I really hope that this video did help you guys get some new inspiration and all that stuff. If you guys like need help on what to make, all of these meals were super simple, and they're all easy to make. They taste like less than 30 minutes. If you guys are new to my channel, do not forget to click the subscribe button and turn on the little bell so you guys will be notified when I post a video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, my TikTok, all that stuff, you guys. I've been posting a lot of Instagram pictures recently. I've been very active on all those, and so go follow me if you guys want to ever chat or see like what I'm doing, you know, when I'm not posting YouTube videos. Yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye guys.